Mike.
You're welcome. Mr. Tyson.
Hi guys, welcome. Let's talk Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Guys, I grew up watching Mike Tyson from a child. One of the first boxers I ever loved, and he was amazing, guys. I mean, he was mowing guys down like anything. Um, you know, young Mike Tyson fighting Jake Paul. We don't need to talk about that, guys. I mean, this is a guy that fought Michael Spinks, who was undefeated. And yeah, some guys are going to say he went up. Guys, he was undefeated, a gold medalist, and he got absolutely smoked. Could you imagine Jake Paul fighting even a finished Mike Tyson back when he finished? I think he was about 36, 37. It would be feeding a man to the lions. It just wouldn't be fair, guys. But now we've got Jake Bum Paul, shall we say, picking on Mike Tyson, who's not fit to fight, guys. I mean, look at this video. This was a year ago. He could barely walk. He didn't look good for wear. He smokes weed non-stop, that we know. Anyone that watches his podcast can see he's high all the time now. He's a self-confessed drug addict, and that's the truth, guys. I hate to say it like that, but this is a guy that said he used to do a lot of cocaine, a lot of pills, etc. And guys, he's 60 years old nearly. You know, he hasn't boxed for a long time. All right, he boxed Roy Jones a few years ago, but that was just an exhibition, guys. That wasn't nothing serious. And you could see that wasn't even a 10% Mike Tyson. You know, back in the day, Roy Jones didn't want no Mike Tyson. Does anyone remember that? I think he was offered something like $30 million back then. That's today's money. That's over 100 million. Let's be honest. If you look at inflation, easy. And he didn't want none of Mike Tyson back then. Jake Paul knows this is an easy fight, and I hate to say that, guys. It's an easy win for Jake Paul. What I want is the board to say, if anything happens to Mike Tyson, we will be up for manslaughter, facing 20 years, 30 years. I guarantee you then, guys, this fight would not go ahead. They would not sanction it. Mike is not fit to be fighting. His trainer, the flipping legendary, whatever he's called, I can't even think of his name, MMA guy. This guy just wants Wonga, mate. That's all he wants, Wonga. Doesn't matter if Mike gets hit and gets seriously injured. Mike is not fit for this, guys. I know we've seen him on the pads and he still looks decent and he looks like he can still, move and have a bit of speed. But guys, these are 10-second clips. They don't mean a lot. I mean, you get an ex-footballer who's 60, 70 years old. Anyone who watches football, I remember watching some Arsene Wenger videos. I'm not an Arsenal fan, but I'll just put that point across. He was like 70 side. He still was so good with the ball. Can he play in the Premier League? Of course he can't. Of course he can't. It's the same with Mike Tyson. One of the saddest things I see actually in boxing as a diehard fan like most of you guys is, in England, and all the Brits know it. For me, we're the biggest passion. I'm going to say it. I'm going to be biased. We have so much passion for sport. And Mike Tyson, when he fought Lennox Lewis, I knew he was going to lose that day, guys. He was a shadow of his former self, and he did. But then what was even more sad is he lost to Danny Williams and some other bum. Right at the end, he lost from some other bum. And then he said, I can't do this anymore, guys. I've got to retire. I was always rooting for Mike Tyson, guys. I didn't care I'm British. I didn't care for Lennox Lewis or Danny Williams. I wanted Mike to smoke them, guys. Mike Tyson, when he come out of prison and he beat Frank Bruno, actually went to my school, and he come to my school, guys, just before this fight. I wanted Mike to win, and everyone in the school wanted Mike to win. You won't believe me. And like I said, English people, British people, they're always fanboy their own man. But no, with Mike, he had that much something special about him that you had to like him. You had to root for him. Right now, guys, I'm more fear for him. He's going to fight Jake Paul. He's a younger guy. We all know he can't fight. He lost to Tommy Bum Fury. We know he can't fight. And now he's going to beat Mike Tyson. And for a lot of people thinking Mike's got a chance. Even I've seen some ex-professionals saying, oh, Mike's going to smoke him. Guys, this is not the Mike Tyson you remember. You know, this is a 60-year-old man who has not looked after himself, who can barely walk. If you remember what he said when he fought Roy Jones, he said, after that fight, I was in bed for a week. Sorry, after the training, after 1 day training, he was in bed for a week. He wasn't fit for Roy Jones. And fair play, Roy Jones wasn't fit. Look at his body. Roy Jones used to be shredded. You know, we all know he was on the gear, but he was shredded. You know what I mean? Mike is just not like that. Mike's got that good genetic where he can train a bit and look like he's in shape. But guys, this fight is, for me, I'm not interested, guys. I don't even want to watch it. I mean, one of my heroes growing up, someone that got me into boxing, and I'm going to see him get beat by a YouTuber who's a bum. You know, and I know he's got some fanboys. He's very followed on social media. But guys, this guy's talking, I'm going to fight Canelo, you know, and all this rubbish. And he's scared of KSI, let's be honest. You know, he fought the bum, like I said, Tommy Fury. And he got beat down, mate. Let's be honest, he lost that fight. And then Tommy Fury went out there and lost to KSI. So it shows how bad this guy is. So now he's picking on, you know, an old man. And he's the granddad beater, mate. That's what he is. You get women beaters in this world. He's the granddad beater. He's like one of them flipping guys you see on the news robbing an old person. That's what he's doing. He's going out there to beat up an old man. He's already beat up Anderson Silva, an old man. Fight looked fixed. He goes around beating up all these old MMA guys. Nate Diaz, who can't box, save his life. Let's be honest. Goes and beats him. Another old man that's been in wars. You know, this is low, guys. This is like really low, man. You know, anyone to beat someone down that you know you can beat down's bad. And he's been doing that lately. Did you see the fight he fought the other day? I don't know what the guy, I can't even know the guy's name. No one knew who he was. You know, he looked like he just come off a 9 to 5 and walked into the ring. You know, I can't blame the guy. If you're offering him, I don't know, 100 bags, of course he's going to turn up to the fight. But that's what this guy does. He only fights bums, man. You know, they should take his boxing license, honestly. And like I said, guys, last thing on it, if anything happens to Mike, the people that sanctioned this fight should face prison. That's all I'm going to say. But guys, I'd love to hear your views on it. Do you think the fight's right? Do you think it's not? Do you think Mike's got a chance? Maybe. Punch's chance, maybe. But I don't see it happening, guys. But anyway, guys, appreciate you listening to this. Until next time, take care.